So congratulations to our medal winners. MCU1 from Taiwan won the bronze medal. Silver medal goes to Team Linksbox A from Mexico. And first place goes to Team PowerBot from Brazil. Okay, please exit.
So I passed to Benny to continue his speech, yeah? Then later on I will.
Okay. In Eurocup, you have to do the tasks with humanoid robots, and the definition of humanoid robots for the FIRA Eurocup is that they have to be biped, so they have to be able to walk. Like there are some people who call humanoid robots just anything that has like heads and arms, but for the Eurocup it must have legs and it must be able to walk. So this robot, our robot, is based on a Darwin. You know the Darwins? Like from Robotis, they sell like a kit, like it's the one with the cute heads, and like a lot of people have them here. So this robot is kind of old. It was first made in Brazil like some 3 or 4 years ago, before I even entered our lab there. It was a project, so the Darwin project is an open source project. Anyone can go on the internet and check like the details of how to make one like this, but you can also buy the kit for like 9,000 or something US dollars and you get a complete robot. This
9,000
was yeah 9,000 US dollars.
9000美金知道多少吗？乘以30。哇
，Yeah, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, like for this. Yeah.
So we can build this on.
Yeah, anyone can build their own. Like if you go like Robotis, Darwin, OP, you can check the details of how to build a robot like this. This one was a custom project made. My university in Brazil is UFSM, and we had a partnership with a university from Germany, and we made the project together. So it's based on Darwin, but it's not bought from them. It's a custom-made project. So this robot was actually like used for a bit. We played for RoboCup. I don't know if you know that one. It was for robot soccer. Like that was way before I entered the lab. So like this robot is really old. And it was disassembled, and some time ago our teacher said like he had an interest in FIRA because his friend is with Jackie, which is the president of FIRA. And he said like maybe we could make him work for FIRA. So we made some more modifications. The original PC was broken, so we replaced it with an Intel Nuke. I don't know if you know that one. It's like, it has like an i5, like it's a normal computer, like inside. So to do that we had to 3D print a piece. What I mean is that for the FIRA we had to make a lot of modifications. And since our main task, like our focus here was to do the archery challenge, we wanted to do it really good. We also made some little appendage here, so we could like hook up to the. No. This is all aluminum. Yeah. The other guy, he went to get the arrows because we forgot them, so he can shoot for you soon. He's like really skilled with aluminum, so he made the bow, which is right here.
大家有听懂吗？
有一部分是这个是自己设计。
Yeah, so this is kind of like our robot, our place in Brazil, we kind of do like some makerspace. Like some people come to the competition and just have like the original Darwin op, but we made a lot of modifications with like, we have some really skilled guys with like that can work with metal, and that guy he came up with this design for the bow. So one thing that I think is really strong for us, like we won the archery challenge, it already ended, we placed first. On the archery, we hit 3 red marks and 2 yellow. I think we had like an 11-point difference to the second team, so like we did really good. And one of the things we think make a difference is that most of the things that we saw during the archery challenge here use like an elastic string. But what we did was the material of the bow should be the thing that bends. Right? So when we pull, like one problem for the robots is that they don't have much degrees of freedom. Like they only have 3 joints here in the arm. So like it can move like this, it can move like this, and it can move the elbow. So you don't have like a huge extension of range. So you need something that could shoot strong by pulling just a little. So we have used like a regular string, like it's not elastic at all. So you don't have to pull much, and the aluminum really bad. Sorry? No, it's aluminum. Like we just put a carbon fiber sticker to make it look nice. Like that was what I expected. Like people to look at, oh, they have carbon fiber. It's just a sticker.
它那个是碳纤，虽然看起来像碳纤维，但是它其实是那个铝合金，它外面涂装的。
Okay, so the robot can pull like just a little bit, and the arrow can come out really strong. And another great idea that the guy had was that we had like, this is like really simple ideas. I just wanted to show you like sometimes simple things are like the best thing you can do like for a competition. So we had something like this, which we can adjust the tension of the string easily. Like we have a knot, which you can just, I can like just hold here and pull, and you can make it more tension. So I can shoot harder, or I can release it.
他们特别做这一个机制的设计，就可以调整这个勾键的强，就是那个旋的强度。
Yeah, to prepare for the competition, like it's a really big problem because the robot is kind of limited the way it can move around, so you don't have like that much precision when you want to release the arrow. So sometimes it's hard to reach for the consistency. Like in an arrow shooting, you have like a lot of problems, like where you place the arrow, how much tension the bows have, how the robot pulls the string. Like everything can make the arrow like go way too far. Like also with the bottom of the arrow, like the part that goes here, if it's not like really well adjusted, like if it's too loose, maybe when the robot is moving, it will like come out of the string. Like in the rules of the Euro Cup, it said that we can place the arrow, like we can put the arrow here, but the robot has to be able to pull, like to draw the bow and release. So you have to be like really careful of how you do the arrow. If you like make it too tight, like the robot will pull and it won't go out, or it will come out wrongly. And if you put too loose, like when it's moving like to search for the target, maybe it will fall off. So like really careful.
所以调整避免它再拉不起来，或者是掉下去。所以调整那个用意在这里，因为机器人能动的东西很小，它不像人可以动得这么大，所以机器人是有限。大概你看你在讲这个。
而且真的拉出来弹出去，不小心只是危险。
Maybe I talk a little bit about the programming, how we program the robot, and show like the shooting a little bit.
Okay.
Just wait for the guy to come back with the answer.
Okay. No problem. How? Okay. So we thanks. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So this problem is how you aim the target. Use the algorithm or what method?
How do we aim the target?
Yeah. How to aim the target?
So for this year, the competition had a moving target. So the trajectory was circular, and we could place the robot down. So we could orientate it, and what we did in this competition was just like wait for the place where we aim. Like we put the robot down, and it doesn't move. Like it just waits for the target to pass where we want to shoot. Like we just predict the target and play the motion of shooting. But in another competition in Iran, in February, it was kind of like this, but a local one for Iran, and we were invited. It wasn't the international one. So that was the standing, the target that didn't move. So you had to make the robot walk to aim at it. And like it's a really simple idea. What we did was just we have a pre-recorded motion. Like we play a motion for the robot. Like we make it like do some. Like we call keyframes, like each position is a keyframe, and then we can just like play it, and like it goes pull and release, and it always does the exactly same motion. So what we did is just by trial and error, we like put the robot down, like and try to hit the center mark. After we hit the center mark of the target, what we did was find the head angle. Like you have this motor here, and you can like receive the position of it. So we like shoot at the target and see which angle of the head, like when it was facing the target, it hit the mark, right? So when we wanna rotate, what we do is like imagine the target's in front. I just like rotate the body while maintaining the head tracking at the target until it reaches exactly that position. Then we play the motion. Okay, like a simple idea, right? Like trial and error, see what was the head angle that hit the right mark, and then rotate the body by walking until it's on that position, and then play the motion. Yeah? Any more questions?
Any more questions? 还有什么问题想？对，这一次就是移动法，这一次就是移动法。不是 ，this question is the target is moving.
Okay, so like in the rules this year it said like the target was gonna be circular, but it wasn't like anything specific. So when we came here on the first day, we asked if the trajectory was gonna be circular, and they said we don't know yet. Like it could be like standing, it could be like moving like this. But in the end, in the end of the first day, they announced that it was circular. So
you cannot end because it's circular.
Yeah, it's hard. Like because it's circular, we can like just orientate the robot, but it has to do the shooting. But you still have a problem, like to predict where the target will be, like when is the right time to shoot. So they actually had two targets and that had the circular trajectory, and they were kind of different. One of the targets was like slow, 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 fast. Slow, 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 fast. And the other one was like constant speed. So that's like a problem. You could maybe like calibrate some time-based stuff and hit one, but the other was gonna be off. So we are thinking of trying something like predicting the trajectory of sine and cosines, like using math. But in the end, we came up with a solution that is more like programming stuff, but it works. I don't know, like, try to get on with me. I wanna try to make it simple. What we did was, okay, we orientated at the position we wanna shoot. And we decided, like, since the target's in a circular trajectory, we decided we wanted to shoot it when it was on the lowest position, like when it was on the bottom. So we orientate it to hit the bottom, okay? So the first thing the robot does when we leave it on the field is observe the target. What we do is like, since the robot is stopped, it isn't moving, like it tracks with the head its target and saves each position it sees. So like, and after the target has reached the same position, it recorded the period. And then we measured how much time the motion takes. And since we saw the target before and it was stopped, now it like, to wait for the right time to shoot, what to do is like measure the distance from the current position of the target to the position we want to shoot. And if that temporal distance is the same as the time it takes to shoot, we shoot. And like, so that works because we don't assume anything about the motion. It could be clockwise, counterclockwise, it could be like slow, 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 fast. It could be like not circular, it could be like linear, and it would still shoot right. Yeah, yeah, no problem.
所以它是一个很正常的一个旋转，对，然后多久到这个点，然后下一次再出现的时候就往这样。
对，他下一次再出现的时候，他知道这个回圈，他就计算说他在这个点的时候，他要往下一个地方上去，他4个那个时间差，然后他就设了4个，然后他就计算符合之后就是。
还有什么想法吗，各位？那我们是不是我们